Unfortunately, we weren't able to film the senior boys 10,000 metres because of the problem we had with the rain getting in the video, but it was a magnificent race, and the winner was Martin Rush from Cumbria, and second Tim Barrett from Kent, and we have them here now. How did the race go for you, Martin? You seemed to go off quite fast and hold on.
Yeah, well, the pace at the beginning, the first few laps was really fast, but I just sort of kept on going.
Did you expect to win?
Not really, no. Before the race, Tim had the best time, and I've been going quite well in training, so I was sort of aiming to hang on to about 6 kilometres and see what happened at 6 kilometres, but it didn't work out that way, and I just sort of piled it on from the beginning.
What did happen at 6 kilometres, Tim? Perhaps you know a bit more about that.
Well, I think you got away by then, haven't you?
Was there a quickening of the pace by Martin, or did you begin to struggle at that time?
At the pace we went off at, it was going to be the first one to sort of drop. It was going to come second. I mean, the first kilometre was, first 2.5 kilometres was 10 minutes 11.
Yes.
So 5 kilometres in sort of some 20:50, something like that.
Now, Martin, you've only been walking seriously, I think, for about 6 months. You've taken part in the schools competitions in the past, but would you say it's only really in the last 6 months that you've started to train seriously?
Well, probably the last year and a half, actually, really seriously. But this is my 7th year in the national schools race walking, so I started at the first year junior and done every year, so I finally made it.
We've spotted both your names recently in the Athletics Weekly, competing in the cross-country championships as well. How does the running compare with the walking? How do you both manage to fit it in, the changeover?
Well, up till this year I've been doing more running than walking, but from September I've done mainly sort of walking. So I just sort of use the fitness from it.
Have you found it a benefit to do less running?
Yeah, it's helped both my running and my walking this year, because running I got my best position in the English schools for about 4 years, I think. So yeah, I've done faster times.
Running gives you sort of basic strength to build on, and that's through the winter I sort of mix it together. And then this last year I've just concentrated on the walking since January, early January, all the way through to now, and it seems to have paid off.
If you can both be brutally frank, do you prefer race walking, or is it just that you've had more success at this? What's the reason for concentrating on walking?
Well, yeah, it's probably because I've had more success at race walking that I carried on with it. But I enjoy running more. It's just sort of more natural, you can put it that way.
Well, if you'd have asked me the same question a year ago, it would have been I enjoy running more. But now I think, seeing as I'm doing more training for walking, I enjoy that a bit more.
Now, when your time, Martin, was
38.
42:38. When these results get through to the mainland, there's going to be quite surprised probably that very few senior walkers done these sort of times this year. Where do you go from here? What's your next race? And
well, I've got an entry in for the Meadowbank UK Close Championships, but after this sort of really good time now, I don't know whether I'll be doing that, because it's a week before my A-levels, so obviously I'm studying fairly hard for those. And then after that, there's internationally in West Germany, I think, a junior match, so hopefully, selection for that. And then there's the European Juniors later in the year, which, again, hopefully selection for that, but it's all sort of on the selectors.
Yeah. Is it the same sort of programme for you, Tim? Are you hoping to get into the European Juniors?
Well, I'm hoping, yeah.
Because I believe on the last 2 occasions we've only sent 1 walker. So do you think there's a good chance of you both going with these sort of times, or do you think
so?
It's sort of first time there's been 2 walkers of this quality. So I mean, they can send hundreds of 100-metre runners who've all just got under their time, but you only send 1 walker.
And will you be hoping to eventually to compete for Britain over 20 kilometres, I presume?
Yeah, hopefully, yeah.
Hope so.
Well, thanks very much for talking to us, and hope you enjoy the rest of your stay in the Isle of Man. Perhaps, Martin, we might see you back here for the Northern Juniors now?
Probably, I was hoping to come across in the autumn as well. There's a sort of series of races, I think, on, so I'll probably be coming over in the holidays.
And perhaps we'll see you back sometime too.
Come back for a fast time sometime.
Well, thanks very much.
Okay.